How bad is it right now in Basra?
I mean, it's very bad in Basra. I mean, we've had these protests over the summer for the past couple of years. You have a situation in Basra. It's the main oil production region in the country. And they complain. They don't have clean water. They don't have regular electricity. And that's a big issue when it's over 100 degrees in August. But we really have had health crises this summer. 17,000 people went to the hospital in August with cholera. They're concerned about how the health situation's evolving there. And we've had massive protests against the entire political class in the region.
So they see oil production continue to go up. They see infrastructure investment continue to go up, and yet they don't have clean drinking water.
This is very similar to what we see in Nigeria, where we have protests as well. The main production region, the people in those regions say the oil money does not come home. We don't see the jobs. We don't see the benefits. All the money goes to corrupt officials in the capital. And so you have these protests. Now, in Nigeria, they've shut down production before. In the case of Iraq, we have yet to have production shut in, but they have stormed facilities. They have closed roads to main, oil fields. And so there is a concern this could also hit production.
Any indication that oil production has started to decline from Iraq?
Well, what we've seen is protests around facilities and threats being made against oil companies. Now, some companies have taken their foreign workers out. Again, production hasn't been hit yet. But if you were to have one facility go down, you could lose, upwards to, 700,000 or 800,000 barrels of production. So it's a very big story to watch.
And they're pumping out what, 4.5?
They're doing 4.4 million.
The total country of Iraq.
Yeah, so they're the second largest producer in OPEC. So if we did have a problem there right now with a backdrop of Venezuelan production coming off, Iran sanctions, it would be very meaningful for the oil market.
If we lost, now again, it's an if.
Yes.
400,000, 600,000 barrels a day. Something goes down, the protests escalate.
Yes.
Is there enough excess supply? It doesn't sound like there's going to be enough excess supply.
This is the problem with the market right now. We don't have a lot of shock absorbers because OPEC has put a lot of production on, but we're losing a lot of Iranian barrels. South Korea has just gone to zero in terms of Iranian imports. Venezuelan production continues to go down. So there's not a lot of extra oil out there. Permian production, bottlenecked. So we really do have a problem where if we have one more country experience a supply outage, this market will be very tight and prices will go materially higher.
Looking closer to home, you mentioned the Permian Basin. The story in the FT a couple of days ago that Schlumberger and Halliburton had sort of started to say they think that production could either peak or start to come down in the United States. What do you think?
I mean, what we're looking for is by year end this year, we should have some of the infrastructure bottlenecks cleared up. But, you have people out there saying, for example, like a Scott Sheffield from Pioneer saying we could be flat Permian production September to September. So that is part of the reason why we're very, very concerned about
They lack pipelines, they lack people, they lack sand, they lack water for fracking.
Right. And this is a situation when we think about being concerned about Iraq or can Saudi put on more barrels. We thought we were not going to be back here because of the U.S. And the U.S. production just was not Superman this year.
Not only are you the super oil analyst, but you're the super mom, except...
Yes.
Gunnar, come over here.
Gunnar.
That you brought your boy in.
Yes.
At 5:20 in the morning. Gunnar, come on over. It's fine. Good morning. What do you think about getting up at this hour? How you doing? You holding up? You need some coffee?
Yeah.
Double espresso? Thanks for coming in. We like having your mom on CNBC.
Yeah. You guys also wear a lot of makeup.
Who wears more? Me. Gunnar.
Thank you.
We're a family show, Worldwide Exchange. You didn't know that I was going to do that. It's okay. It's Monday. It's raining.
It's great.
You're blushing even through the makeup.
Yes.
All right.